So what is up guys, my name is Fraze and today we got something very special. Last night Face Nico called out Sipex on Twitter after the ECS finals against MIBR. He was aiming through the smoke in a 1v1 against Cold Sarah. He seems to have something or know something that other players do not, because he shoots through the smoke without seeing him on the radar, or there is any way of seeing him through the smoke. Of course people started to try to find out what this thing is. A lot of people thought it was the Nvidia settings, which I have a video on. So only from last night on Reddit I gained 5,000 views. So people are searching all over Reddit and Google and YouTube, happen to find my video on it, because you can see the feet before you can see their body, because Sipex tweeted that he saw the feet of Cold Sarah, which you do not do when you're spectating. So people thought it was just a spectate bug, because sometimes the player himself will see other things than you from a spectator point of view. Nico then goes on to say, I'm not calling anyone out and they are not the first players which are using it, and it's not their fault. I hope CSGO Dev will look into it and try to fix it somehow. Taco then responds, but I'm gonna help you. Players don't talk about it, but we all know that certain players have using it for months now. I never thought Astralis was using it though. Someone had to come up with this if we wanted it to get fixed, quote by Nico. So there obviously some controversy going on in the pro scene that we do not know anything about. However, I think there is a lot of speculation, as I said, going on with the smoke settings, if there's something that people don't know about. Nico then says, it became way too common for players, even myself, to sit in the smokes and watch radar, which also in my opinion should be fixed. You shouldn't be able to see anyone on the radar until you can actually see them on the screen. I 100% agree with this. It shouldn't be that you have to look on the radar to get the info that you need. You should be able to just look at the screen itself. If their player is visible or not, shouldn't be visible on the radar first. And then there's this clip by Glaive. A lot of people think this clip is very suspicious. However, I don't think so myself, because I think this looks extremely different on his monitor. Because this is one of the instances where I think that the point of view we're watching from, it seems very suspicious. However, you can see that the smoke is fading in the very end. So on his monitor, the smoke was probably fading a little earlier, so he could either see him on the screen or on the radar, which makes it look very suspicious. Then Sipex tweets, I have never known of these Nvidia settings. I could see his feet from my screen, don't know why the clip doesn't show it. Super sad that pro players jump to these conclusions. They should know that smoke bugs while spectating after all these years exist. Then Nico responds, all due respect Sipex, I never said that it has to do with your Nvidia settings. It can be monitor settings or video settings in the game, which can help you see a bit clearer while smoke is fading, and if you don't use it, I effed up. And obviously I know about the smoke bug from the spectator point of view. And then of course Glaive himself steps in to answer. By the way, I saw some people talk about the Nvidia settings to look easier through smokes. I can say for sure that no one from our team would ever use something like that, and none of us have any idea how that bug even works. We use radar and game sense. Then Thorin comes in and says, so basically Nico just needs to get good at looking through smokes, huh? With some good banter from Thorin, of course. And then Glaive answers, I don't know if people is accusing us, but I know that especially me and Sipex is really good at shooting through smokes. I just want to make it clear that we are not using any smoke bug and have never used it before. So we are now left off with the conclusion that we do not know whether Astralis are doing something very suspicious, or if they're just better at looking through smokes, or if there is a setting that they use. But I have heard that Loban or whatever his name is from FBL does know about something, but I doubt Astralis is using that. So I might try to find some updated versions of the Nvidia freestyle settings, but I will link the video down below if you want to see it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like down below, and if you really liked it, hit subscribe, and as always, have a good one.